Spiritual growth can be very uncomfortable. You're so used to thinking one way, doing a certain thing, not having to change something about yourself. But once you get past that uncomfort, you feel like a new version of yourself again. And then it continues to happen over and over again. One video that I saw yesterday that I really liked was this video from XXXTentacion. And I don't know if it was like a documentary or something, but he said that humans, the whole point of life for humans really is evolution. And that does not just mean physical evolution. That doesn't mean we were at one point apes, primates, and we evolved into humans. That means a spiritual, mental, and yes, physical transformation. And we're always evolving every single day because there is really no such thing as tomorrow or yesterday. Oh, my sister's calling me. You just have a new day. Every day is a new day. A new day to be a new version of yourself. Look for certain ways to improve you. And it could be as simple as, okay, I'm going to make sure that I clean the dishes every night before I go to sleep. I'm going to make sure that if I usually get upset and spaz out on someone if they make me mad, I'm going to let it go. Because I don't care, I'm the bigger person. I have to set an example for myself. And that also allows you to jump into a new reality, a new version of yourself. If you want a new car, if you want to have money, millions of dollars, if you want to have your dream job, your dream career, you have to embody, and I know this is what people say, you truly do have to embody the characteristics of that person. If that person, you, who has your dream job, doesn't take anything from nobody, doesn't argue, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, make sure they keep the house clean, then what do you have to do right now in this moment? You cannot wait and say, well, I'll wait until I get it before I change. You have to change now. You have to be the change you want to see, and then God will meet you halfway. That's just how it works. Scientifically, that is how it works. I'm going to show you this picture that I saw today on my Snapchat. This is insane. This was me. This was me 5 years ago. Acne. I look drained. I look tired. I'm not fully embodied in myself. And this is me now. 5 years ago, y'all. And do you know how fast the years go by? That was not that long ago. I had to put in the work. I had to go through the uncomforts of spiritual growth, of evolution. I had to evolve. If I did not evolve, I would be stuck and miserable. And a lot of the times, people who are miserable, it's because they're not willing to change. They don't trust the process. They don't trust that God. They don't trust that there is a bigger and higher purpose out there for you. And that you can be anything you want to be. But you have to be the best version of yourself. And like I said, it's not anything big. It can be something small. I'm not going to talk back. I'm going to have boundaries. I'm going to say no. I'm going to give back. Stuff that make you feel good inside. What's feeding your soul? What is feeding your energy? And I will say this year, 2025, I've evolved so much as a person, as a soul. It was just like shedding skin one after the other, after the other, after the other. Because in Chinese zodiac, this year actually is the year of the snake. So it is about releasing. It is about shedding old habits, old ways, old patterns of thinking. It is about embracing the new, embracing a embodied version of yourself. And I promise you, once you get past the uncomfort, you will feel so rejuvenated and comfortable in this new version of yourself. Do you think someone who's 90-something years old has been the same person since they were 24? Since they were 19? No. They had to evolve. They had to. You cannot evolve. And if you choose not to evolve, you will be stuck. And you won't know where to go. Because you're not willing to embrace change. And change is a good thing. It is a good thing. Learn how to pivot. Learn how to embrace the person that you want to be and see for yourself when you're in your 30s, in your 40s. Be that person now. Is that when they mean fake it till you make it? Maybe. But you've already made it. So do it. If that means stop smoking, stop smoking. So you can focus. If that means stop drinking, stop drinking. So you can focus. If that means stop going out as much, don't go out as much. So you can focus. If that means you have to isolate yourself for a little bit, isolate. Do the inner work. What is it that you do too much of that can be a little bit unhealthy? What is something that distracts you to the point where you're not getting what you need to get done in your everyday life? I'm not saying work all the time. Relaxing. Especially when you relax and you rest, you can also do your inner work then too. Everything starts internally and then it's projected outwardly. Your income is your outcome. That's what we learned in school. So if that means I have to open my heart, and if I go through like a horrible heartbreak, I'm not putting that on myself. I'm using this as an example. That doesn't mean I shut down and say, well, F love, I'm never going to find love again. That's not realistic. And you are not embracing change. Because with every lesson, you learn something new about yourself. And you have to take those changes and those lessons that are now embodied into who you are and apply that into your life. What can I learn in my next relationship that I don't want to do in the past one? What can I learn in my past friendships that I don't want to bring into my next one? What can I learn about myself that's a little toxic, a little negative, and flip that and make it into a positive? Negatives and positives, electrons, charges, it's all science. Turn that negative into a positive, and you will see a difference. Because once you do the work on the inside, you will look different on the outside. I promise you. Did you see that picture of me? That doesn't even look like me. I look at that person and I'm like, who is she? What happened to you? I know what happened to you, but why? But thank you. And that's all you have to do, say thank you. Thank you, girl. Thanks, girl. Because now I love me. I love me, Bookie. Yes. That's that video too.